Yo, I know the timer says 2 minutes, but like I used the past 3 minutes to use the washroom before the stream, and now I'm back, and I can just like wait, but I could also just go now. Like we could also just stream right now, you know? The thumbnail is Augustus Roman Empire. It shouldn't be. Let me check. Hold on. Is that actually the case? If the thumbnail is wrong, I'll quickly go and amend that. It is it? Hold on, let me take a look. According to YouTube on my end, it's not. But I noticed that in the Discord it was, which was weird. But oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Let me just unmute Skyrim here. Hold on. Let me unmute everything, in fact. Okay, let's go over to the Skyrim screen. A little bit early. Early 5-10 minutes. So that's true. I'm just role-playing as a German right now. That's very based. Okay, Skyrim. There it is. Okay, cool. So, yeah. What am I going to say? That's what I wanted to say. Oh, right. We're playing Skyrim in German today. Now, I'm going to be speaking English because I don't want to hurt my brain and stream in a different language, because that's very difficult to stream in a different language. But we're going to see what I can learn. I'm going to have a notepad. I'm going to have a notepad. Well, no, I'm going to actually have a Word document, because I prefer a Word document, where I'm going to mark down any sort of things that I learn or which need to take notes on, and then I'll study that in my own time. So that's not going to be on the screen or anything, but basically as we play, I'll be taking notes stuff. This stream is more for my own learning. It'll still be funny. I'm still going to try to be entertaining and stuff. But think of it like this stream is more like for... Also, I think I'm debating one of who's going to... It's more for like to give me a reason to focus on like my learning, as opposed to really being like a super content stream. So there could be times where I just kind of go and write notes down for a little while. That might happen, and if that happens, then like it probably won't be that entertaining. But hopefully this will be interesting. Guten Abend, guten Tag, everyone. Hello, people. Hello, hello, all the Germans coming in. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. I don't know. It's a bit of an experiment. I think it'll be fun. Let me launch a new game here. How's everyone doing today? Oh, do we got a problem? Hold on, my chat box doesn't come up. Hold on, I might have to do a quick thing. My chat box doesn't come up properly when I'm in this game. It's not board. It's not properly full screened. Hold on. Quickly. Sorry, hold on. Just quickly gotta go into my settings. I have to. Not this one. This one. Can I change? Is this like? Oh, I think I need to go into the launcher for the game to change the setting that I need to. Hold on. 1 second. 1 second, 1 second. Sorry, I know this is taking a second. I need to go and make the game, what do you call it? Make the game, like, not full screen or whatever. Okay. See if this works. So now I didn't launch with SKSE, so the mod probably won't work, but I just want to see if now I can see chat, so that's good. Okay, now let me try to launch with SKSE real quick. Again, sorry for the delay here. Hopefully this works. I need my chat to come up properly. But yeah, the plan is basically to do... I'm going to be doing these streams... Oh god, it didn't work. Fuck me. I'm going to be doing these streams daily for like about a month. Daily, I'm probably going to take Sundays off. Like, I normally take Sundays off for myself. Like, I don't do any work. So I'm going to take Sundays off like usual. But that didn't work. So, that's going to be a thing. I need to go into my, like, settings on SKSE, I think. How do I even change, like, how to make SKSE launch borderless full screen? Okay, I gotta go to my mod settings. Okay, hold on. Where do I find that? Tools, tool plugins, INI editor. Okay, cool. There's tools. Learning Norwegian. So right now I'm learning Swedish and German. So I'm probably not gonna learn Norwegian at the same time. But we'll get there. Eventually, if it gets voted for, then I will. Let's see. Where is the... I need... Skyrim preferences, display... Where is, borderless full screen? Or can I just make it so that, or can I make it so that it doesn't change the INI settings? That would be easier. Speak Swedish. I'm trying to learn Swedish. Are they special in Islam? No, I just take Sundays off because it's like I pick a day. And it's like, why not Sundays? I don't know. It's just a nice day to have off, right? I'll put music on while I do this. Might as well have something playing while we're doing this. Here, full screen, it goes 0. There it is. And that should work. It might not put me in borderless. Here, oh, borderless 1. Okay, cool. Save. Right, that should save it. Okay, now let's try this. Oh, sorry for the tech issue. I try not to have tech issues on stream, because I know it's really annoying to watch, but it happens. I haven't streamed Skyrim. Well, I did it like for 5 seconds a little while ago. There we go. Now it works. Okay, cool. Now we're good. Now we can actually play the game. If you want the mod list, by the way, the mod list and the playlist for the stream are all in my Discord. So if you want to ever see my mod list or anything like that, it's all on Discord. It's all in there. Big Simulator? Nah. Stream every day? The plan is every day. Ultimately, life can get in the way of stuff. But I'll see what I can do, right? If things get in the way, things get in the way. This is our character. I'm just debating if I want to be like a man or woman, but also look at all these words I can learn today. So what is Geschlecht? Is that gender? I assume? Okay. Dude, there's so many words to learn here. Vorgaben? What is that? That's like preset? Okay, preset. So vor is like pre, right? That's like before. Then Gaben, I don't know what that would mean. But that's interesting. What's this? Hold on, I gotta learn to alt tab better. Here, like this, there oh, is that a German sub? Oh no, never mind. It just sounded German because of the French voice. Get on the train. The sub train? Nah, bro. Sub train is a very specific place. I hate that like this many subscribers. What was Hautfarbe? What is that? Is that like skin color? Oh, because Farbe is like color, and then Haut is like, is that like skin? Okay. Cool. I think for now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna focus on like the actual like stats here. Look at all the stuff to read. Preset some kind of. I see. Okay. Cool. First of all, what do you guys think I should play? What race of character do you think? Excuse me. What do you guys think? Red Guard, right? Dark Elf? Dark Elf is usually really OP. Orsimer? Orsimer sounds funny. Orcs, as they're called. Look at this thing, Jesus. Argonian. Any Scalies in chat? Can the Scaly community please reveal yourselves right now so we can get you guys banned? Thank you. Bosmer. Leitonen. Dunkelelfen. Hochelfen. Look at that. Iselige? Yeah, that's the Imperial, right? Eiseliche. You spelt it wrong. Wood Elf. Looks like a good ability. I'm playing with Imperious, races of Skyrim, so the abilities are different because of the mods I have. I don't actually know what the abilities are. I don't know, part of me kind of wants to just play a Nord, just because we're in Skyrim, so I don't know why not, right? Might as well just play a Nord. I don't see why. I think a Nord is probably the best bet. But when it comes to presets, I'm not going to spend too much time making the actual character. Okay, Elf is High Elf, yeah, that makes sense. That much I was able to intuit. Let's see, is there like a good preset? Gosh. Is there a good one? This one's alright. Arrows to the knee, that's true, I wouldn't get an arrow on my knee. This guy looks alright, I don't know, to be honest with you guys, I don't care that much about, like, character customization. I might just go in and do the hair, though. The hair because... Hold on, that's not hair. Kopf is like head. Is this Haare? Is this hair? I have the KS hairdos mod, so I have like a shit ton of hairdos. Now let's see if any of them look good. They're mostly for women, I think, but there are some male hair, it looks like. It looks so out of place though when compared to the beard. Like, I don't know, the KS hairdos don't fit with the beards very nicely, unfortunately. Like, look at this. His hair feels so anime, and it doesn't suit the beard at all. Funny mustache, man. Sure, we could try to make a funny character. Give him some, like, Final Fantasy looking ass hair. Like, what the fuck, dude? Doesn't fit at all. It usually use KS hairdos with women, right? So maybe that's why. Give us something like this. I don't know. This looks funny. I kind of like it. Let's give him some weirdo hair color. Make it like blue. Nah. Give him like, you know, somewhat blondish hair. Why blue? I don't know. I thought blue might look okay. Let's go. I also like this looks alright. Whatever. I'm not, again, like I said, I don't really care that much about it. And we'll go with this look. I think he looks fine. What do you guys think? If you had to rate him, if you had to rate this guy, what do you give him out of 7? Give me a rating out of 7 for this man's look. I'll rotate him a little bit so you can see him a little bit more, you know? Out of 7, please. But he's like, yes, pick me. 5 out of 7. Okay. That's not bad. Any more ratings? 2? Okay. 6.9? Okay. Good choice. Okay, that's pretty good ratings. That's pretty good ratings. Alright. Hold on. Let's name him. Before we do that, though, I need to change my keyboard to German so I can use German letters. We're going to write his name in German. Of course, this is going to be... what's A? How do you do A in German? There it is. Arcus. That's going to be who we play as. That one history is when I just comes to our store and buys shit. That's true. How's badonkadongs? You're going to be looking at the most? I mean, that's very true. Yeah. Call up Tarkus. Hello? Is the game broken? Did the game actually break? Of course the Undertale music would play when the game breaks. Did it actually, dude, is Skyrim already, dude, I'm just stuck here. Bro. This is I guess this is the Skyrim experience, isn't it? I was literally just playing like earlier today to make sure everything was running, and then of course this happens. Okay, well, let me Alt F4. I can't even press escape to get out of this. I literally have to Alt F4. Oh wait, oh, okay. I guess press Alt to zoom out. Okay, well, I guess we close Skyrim and try again. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. It would have been better? Dude, Oblivion. I don't know, Oblivion is like, it's hard for me to play that game. I find it too old. I guess it's too old for me. I don't know. I'm too much of a zoomer to want to play Oblivion. Ooh. I was supposed to get my hair right now. I like how my hair looks right now. This is nice. It's a little bit in my face, but that's okay. I have like a million fucking tabs open. I gotta close some tabs. I'm sorry, hold on. I have like I'm getting overly stimulated by all these tabs right now. Yeah, okay, this is fine. We'll close Steam as well and leave that open. Is it better design than Skyrim? Is it though? Is it really better design than Skyrim? Is that really the case? Who's leveling is whack? Yeah, you gotta like sleep to level and all that. I don't know. I consider Skyrim better. He shares me I don't want to be bald anymore. Sorry, buddy. It's all for me. Right, so we had wait, no, I said this. We want the full goblin. We had like this one, right? This was the guy that we just changed the hair. I'll try to remake what we had there. It was like somewhere around here. There, that's the hair. I'm glad I found it. That was easy. And then the mustache or whatever. It was just some beard looking thing. Give him a nice handlebar mustache. That sounds like funny. We'll give him some sort of little bit lighter hair. Not that light. I'm not quite going for Goku look here. Alright, cool. Alright, and then that should be good. Go to Tarkus. Is this because I'm giving him fucking a name with, like, umlauts? Hold on, this actually probably I'm giving a name with umlauts. I bet the game doesn't like that very much. Okay, hold on. I won't give him an umlaut name. Because I get the feeling the game doesn't like umlauts. Most games don't like them. We gotta be careful with umlauts. Because I have made several characters with this current mod set, and it hasn't broken like that before. Okay, one last reset, surely. So far, it's an amazing start to the Skyrim stream special. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Skyrim is anti-umlaut. I'm pretty sure they don't like umlauts. I mean, I guess it's an opportunity to at least try to make a better looking character, but going with this crap, whatever. I didn't mean to do that. God. Give him some... I forgot what beard he had, but we'll go with first one I see that I like. Let's go with that, fuck it. That's German? I did change it to German, yes. Umlaut is correctly strange kind of letters with 2 dots above, yes. I know. Okay, cool, let's try it. Okay, let's try typing it without doing any umlauts. There you go, it was the umlauts. It's gotta be the umlauts that cause no problem. Okay, there we go, actually playing the game now. And it's zweite Chance. Or how do you... It was the word... So, if for loan words like chance... Do you pronounce them like how they were, like the language they're from? Because obviously in French, it's like chance, right? So when I saw that word, I read it like it was French. But do you pronounce it like it would be in German? Because I just, whenever I see loan words in German, I usually say them like you would in the original language. Like I would say, like, ein zweite Chance. That's what I would say. Also, I put the FOV up, because I like having a higher FOV. I have second chance on. So, I have like this opportunity to use like Statue of Mara and all that. Does it mean my Elder Kings content? I streamed Elder Kings one time and I thought it was okay. It was alright, but it wasn't my kind of thing. So maybe I'll do it one day, but probably not until they update it a bit more. I'm gonna let the mods configure because I've got a bit of a mods list. Again, check out Discord if you want to see the mod list. We give the mods a second to all configure, and then we'll go into it. We check my mod configuration. I think we have to enable Organized Bandits. That, yeah, there we go. And then I think the rest of it's already... These are like the major ones I have. The rest of it should just be enabled. Germans pronounce it like Chance. Interesting. Okay, that's cool. Unfortunately, the Statue of Mara only has English voice acting, but it has German translation, so we at least have German stuff. Although, let me check. Does my camera block the type? It doesn't block the dialogue. Okay, good. It doesn't block dialogue. Alright. Cool. Let's resume then. Okay. So we can be... So, ich bin mit einem Schiff nach Himmelsrand. So Himmelsrand, I believe, is how you say Skyrim in German. What is this? Any Germans here who know what that means? What is Himmelsrand? I don't know what that is. Like, what does that really mean? Because I believe that's... Because that says, I'm coming with a ship to Skyrim. Is what I read that as. Then there's Ich besitze ein Grundstück in einem der Fürstentümer. So it's like I own a Grundstück is like a property, right? In one of the and then Fürstentümer. I don't know what that is, but I know because I already know the dialogue that this is gonna be like a hold is like it's called, but I don't know what that really translates to. And then ich bin ein neues Mitglied einer Gilde. So that means I'm a new member of a guild. Ich bin Stammgast in einer einer örtlichen Taverne. That's I'm a Stammgast is like a patron, right? So I translate that as, I guess. Ich bin ein Soldat in der Army. That's a pretty easy one. On the beach, wild and for real. True. Let's just go with something simple. I'm gonna be a landowner. I'm gonna be in Whiterun because Whiterun is where everyone goes, right? So there's Einsamkeit. That's solitude. I know that from word. And then there's Markarth, Clifton, Weislaft. That's Whiterun. That makes sense. Nahe Volkstadt is like near Borwick State or Borwickstead, whatever. Pale Falkenring, is that like Falkreath? I guess Wreath is like ring, that makes sense. And Hjalmarsh is like, a little bit different spelling. Let's go to Whiterun. Blazenheim. So everything should be in German. I know this lady isn't. I couldn't find any translation mods that actually made her voice acting into being German, but that's okay. One thing is fine. Stammgast equals regular. Okay. Here we are. This is, I have some graphical mods too, but nothing too extreme. This is our Skyrim game here. Make sure everything's working. Yeah. We've got some iron sword, iron mace, hunting bow. Jagd I know is like hunting. Also Eisen is like iron. That much is obvious from this. Cool. And let's go and do some stuff, I guess. So the question becomes, what do you want to actually do here in Skyrim? I'm not sure. I'm just going to play the game as normal. I'm just going to try to pay attention to what's being said. Also said Whiterun. That's a little bit bad. It should say Weislauf or whatever. Weislauf. It's fine. Yeah, some of the loading screens are in English as well. Again, I don't know how to fix that. Some of them are in English because some mods might be replaced that might be adding in loading screens. And I don't know which ones are doing it. This is the Überlebensmodus. That's like over life mode. What is that? That's like survival mode, I think, right? This is like survival mode. But why does that... Like, what is survival in German? I gotta add that into my notes here. Survival? What is that? Like if I check survival. Yeah, Überleben. Literally means Überleben is survival. Okay. I think these just horrible. From what I understand, Skyrim has a pretty acceptable German translation. So is Überleben. Okay, cool. So I don't want survival mode because I don't like that stuff. So no, and then we should get the religion pop-up from Winter Sun. There it is. Okay. Wale eine Gottheit, mehr Informationen zu erhalten. So, Wale. What is that? What is that? Wale. I mean, what is that? We get that translated. I'm gonna use Google Translate for individual words like this. So what is choose? Okay, choose. It means choose. Okay. So choose a god, like a Gottheit. Is that like yeah, choose a god for more information to get. Yeah, zu erhalten. Okay. And they've got, of course, our little list of gods here. I don't know. We'll go with Talos, I guess. Bist du den göttlichen Talos wären? The göttlichen, that looks to me, based on my understanding of how German suffixes work, that looks to me like it'd be like minor god or like deity, we might say in English, where like god is like above everything, and then there's like a deity, which is kind of like a god, but it's like less, right? Is that kind of like what göttlichen is? Where it's like a sort of like small god. I think of like this, like the Shen ending, where I think of like small. Verehren, I assume that's like venerate, where it's like worship. Heldengott der Menschheit, Teil bis Septem gegründet, das Kaiserreich und stieg nach seinem Tod zur Göttlichkeit auf. So, head god of mankind, Tiber Septim, gründete, so, don't know what that is, of the empire, and walked. Stieg is like walking, I guess you could say, towards his Tod. Is that like destiny of godhood? He walked towards his godhood. What is Tod? I don't know what that is. So Anhänger, it's like what do you call that? Like ways to improve it, I guess. Verbesserte Angriffe und Schreie gegen Elfer. So that's improve, right? Verbesserte. The improve Angriffe. I don't know what that is. And just think about elves. Death. Okay. And his death. Oh, so he stepped in death to godhood. Oat. Okay, I see. Okay. Thought it was like Todd Howard. Gebote führt das Ende des Bürgerkriegs herbei, lernt die Drachensprache, nehmt Drachenseelen in euch auf, erschlagt Elfen und die Talmor, verstoßt niemals offen gegen die Gesetze Himmelsrats. So, führt das Ende des Bürgerkriegs herbei. Angriffs attack. Okay. Improve attack and something towards elves, I guess. What is Bürgerkriegs herbei? That's like civil war? Is that like city war or something? Like Krieg is like a battle and Bürger is like city, right? Interesting. Okay. Well, I don't want to spend too long. I don't want to spend too long reading this. I know Thalmor is an easy one, but I guess say Talmor in like German. So we'll go with Talos. Let me also raise the volume. So some of the characters are pretty quiet, so I'm gonna raise the audio. I have some of the audio kind of weirdly balanced. I think I'm also going to just use Skyrim's music. I'm not going to play my own music for this game, because we can use Skyrim's music. Is pretty good by itself. We'll just have that. Yeah, Civil War. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Civil War makes sense. Okay. Let's see if this is loud enough. That's a bit quiet still. I'm gonna raise the volume on my volume mixer. Might be. Let me know if it's too loud. Keep talking, people. I want to hear this.
Da verbeuge ich mich eher vor Ulfric Sturmmantel.
Sturmmantel.
Würden die Graumähen niemals Stahl für die Armee herstellen.
Wie ihr wollt. Ich nehme den Auftrag an, aber erwartet kein Wunder.
Okay, cool. I'm glad they're speaking German. That's good. I was a bit worried some of the dialogue wouldn't end up being in German. Look at this guy, though. Looking good, eh? What's up, Halonet? Is that a language request for Sweden? Or Swedish? That is. Okay, we'll do that in a little while. I'm thinking, actually, for the purpose of these streams, I probably shouldn't study another language because I don't want to confuse myself. So I won't do any lessons, probably, for this. Stammesgenosse. Is that, like... That must be kinsman, right? Because that's what he says normally. Everyone will die, something like that. Okay. All right. What quest line do we want to do first? I guess we could just do the baseline game quest. Let's go over to Helgen and let's go do the base game. I don't see why we shouldn't just do that. We can go do like Riverwood. We can go do Ember Shard Mine and all that. Stalle von Weißlauf. Interesting. So they use umlauts in the game clearly with some of these words, but when I made a character with umlauts in his name, it fucked up the game. So you hate to see it. Pelagia Hof. Hof is like a that's like a ranch, like an estate. That's what I think of it. Not like it's like a farm. I guess it is like a farm, right? Tigwaren heißen Tigwaren. Warte Sie mal, Tigwaren. I have no idea. I have no idea. I know heißen is like called, but I don't know what Tigwaren is. Honigbrouw Brewery. Okay, so Honigbrew Brewery. That makes sense. I like how Skyrim still holds up, though. Every time I play this game, I always end up being like, man, this actually is still really pretty. I don't even have like too many graphical mods. I have a couple, but not that many. And yet it's still a very pretty game. Mora Tapinella. So they just didn't change the name on that. It's kind of unfortunate in a way that that I've already played Skyrim so much, which means that a lot of the things I'll be reading here, I kind of already know what they mean. Oh shit, okay, rules. I kind of already know what they mean, just because, like, also what difficulty am I on? I already kind of know what they mean, because, you know, already played the game. Wolf? What is it? Wolfspelz? Okay, cool. Game's probably on novice something. Hold on, let me get that. Novice, Lehrling, so that's like learner, adept, okay, Experte, Meister, Legenda. Okay, let's go. We'll just go with adept. That sounds good to me. Butterfly. Schmetterlingsflügel. Doughware is called doughware because it was once dough. Doughware is everything made from dough. Oh, I see. So like any like bakery stuff, I guess. What kind of build do you guys think I should do? Should it just be like a stealth archer, like every Skyrim character? Or should we go for something a little more unique? Flusswald. Okay, so that's riverwood. I guess wild is wood? And Fluss is like river? That one makes sense to me. Go to the Riverwood Trader. There might not be translations for some of the places.
Jeder von uns muss etwas tun.
Ich habe Nein gesagt. Keine Abenteuer, kein Drama, keine Diebesjagd.
Na, was wollt ihr denn tun, hä? Sag doch mal.
Zu diesem Thema haben wir uns nichts mehr zu sagen. Oh, ein Kunde. Es
Kunde.
tut mir leid, dass ihr das mit anhört.
Es tut mir leid is like, excuse me, right?
Ich weiß nicht, was ihr gehört habt, aber das Flusswald-Handelskontor hat noch geöffnet. Ihr könnt gerne hier einkaufen.
Okay. What? So, ist etwas passiert? That's like what happened, right? Etwas is like something. So, ist passiert is like did something happen, right? Ist etwas passiert. Or ist etwas passiert is like what happened. Or did something happen is a better way to say it.
Ja, es gab eine Art Einbruch. Aber wir haben immer ein reichliches Warenangebot. Die Einbrecher hatten nur eins im Sinn. Ein Ornament aus massivem Gold. In Form einer Drachenklaue.
Drachenklaue is like dragon claw. That makes sense.
Wirklich? Ich habe noch etwas Geld von meiner letzten Lieferung zu bekommen. Es gehört euch, wenn ihr mir meine Klaue zurückbringt.
Zurückbringt. Is that what is that verb? Hold on, I gotta translate that. What is that? Zurückbringt.
Nordwestlich der Stadt gehen.
Zurückbringen. Return. Okay, return. Yeah. That makes sense. Okay. That makes sense. Alright, let's do this quest. This will be fun. Cool. See, it's funny because the reason I'm doing this little series is because I'm trying to, a lot of people ask me sometimes, how do you, like, pick up languages, right? And the way I picked up French, actually, was doing exactly this, but just for French instead of for English. Among other things, I also did grammar studies. But when I was learning French a long time ago, I basically just played a bunch of Skyrim, and on Dark Souls, I played Dark Souls and Skyrim in French, and picked up a lot of different words from that. And then what you do alongside that is off-stream, I'm going to do some, like, you know, deeper grammar studies as I go, and try to figure out, like, I'm going to learn things from the game, and then I'm going to understand them by studying their grammar off-stream, which I think will be a lot of fun. And we'll see over time as I get better and better. Right now, obviously, I'm going to be missing most of what's being said, because my German is pretty bad. It's not nothing. I don't have no German, but I got something, but not much. But obviously I want to get a lot better. And it might take a little while for that, but that's alright. Go fight these bandits or whatever. Show these kids where it's at. Interesting, what is look at these bandit names. They're all like one word. Banditen Bogenschütze. Is that like a bandit archer? Bogenschütze? Is that really a bow shooter? Like this word. Banditen Bogenschütze. That's like bandit bow shooter, which is like archer in English. That's pretty funny. We'll take his armor, because I want to wear that. He also has a schaufel, which is like a shovel. We'll take his stuff, yeah. That's good. Cool. Then there's gonna be a guy up here, right?
Ist das aber eine Überraschung.
Another bow shooter.
Das war schon alles.
I kind of want to make sure that that's right. I don't want to accidentally assume that. So let me just quickly Google translate that. Bogenschütze. Archer. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Cool. Just making sure. Cool. One word of everything. Oh yeah, I know that about you guys already. But it looks really funny. It always looks funny. Ooh, a steel Streitkolben. Okay, so that's like Streitkolben, mace. Okay. Get boy to the money bag. Yeah. No, that also made sense to me. Yeah. That was something that clicked right away. I wonder what a Draugr is gonna be in German. I don't know what it'll be, but they might just use the word Draugr because it's kind of like a loan word, right? But I guess we'll see. Schnell speichern, like quick save. Odstör Hogelgrab. Odstör Zulgrab. Okay, Jesus Christ. Bleak Falls Barrow. I wonder that translates to that, eh? It's interesting.
Ist da jemand?
Banditenfrau des Hammers. So that's like hammer bandit woman. Bandit woman of hammers. Sing. Kriegshammer. So steel warhammer. That makes sense. Yeah. Silberbaren. Silver bar. Stahlkrieg Spitzachse. Okay. Stahlkrieg Spitzhacke. Steel warpick. I gotta get magic going as well. Heilung, that's like healing. Okay, makes sense. Someone shooting arrows. Also, can someone tell me, is the game too loud or anything? I get scared the game's a little bit too loud right now, because it is a little bit loud. So please tell me if it's too loud. Because it's hard for me to know, per se, without just getting chat's opinion. Volume is fine? Cool, thank you. Appreciate that. Okay, now it's time to become a stealth archer, because we got a bow. Well, this is so pretty, dude. Fuck. I don't know what. I don't even remember what mods it got that changed the graphics this much, but they look really colorful. It's nice. See if I can listen to their conversation. Vorausgehen. Comes back. That's that is Vorausgehen.
Was ist, wenn Abel nicht zurückkommt? Ich will meinen Anteil an der Klaue.
Seid einfach still und haltet die Augen offen.
Easy. Get a little sneak attack. This guy's just a basic bandit. Got him. Easy clap. Get absolutely fucking wrecked. Ein Schieber. Granitstein Roh. So that's like a rough granite stone. Is that what that would be translated? I guess it would be translated as. Dude, there's 3 S's in a row in this word. On English, dude, this word. Well, I gotta look at that. I gotta look at that word a little more. Honig is like honey. Nuss. So I see what the problem is. So they didn't want to use a Schaf S. So they used double S. So it should be a Nuss with a like Schaf S and then Schnitte. So honey, nut, and then Schnitte. I don't know what Schnitte is, but it should be Schaf S, not a double S. That's why I'm like, what the fuck? How do you actually end up with 3 S's in a row? That's crazy. But no, okay. It should be a Schaf S. That makes sense. Easy lockpicking. Honey nut bar. It's a bar. Okay, got you. Got you. Beglabnisuna. Okay. With 3 F in a row. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Any language that has 3 of one consonant in a row, just get rid of it. Never gonna talk about that ever again. Zaubertrank der Ausdauer. Ausdauer. Three S's can happen, rarely. Interesting. Okay, that's kind of weird. We'll let this guy pull the lever. He's a big brain. Polish has left the chat. Even, well, yeah, okay, Polish is pretty... Polish can be like that, that's true. Easy clap. Got him. Apparently some skeevers heard me. Schifffahrt. Schifffahrt. Interesting, okay. What's the... I forgot the... What's the level? Snake, whale? Okay, got it. Clap. I should do this challenge. I should do this challenging one time in Polish. That'd be horrifying. Jesus. Thief. That's thief. I know that word. So one interesting thing, in linguistically speaking, also all the books are in German. I made sure. We'll read this book later. I'm not gonna read it right now. We'll read this book later though, because this is gonna be a really good way to learn. Is just reading this book. That'll be really good. But in German, you'll find a lot of cognates with English where P's and F's are exchanged. Same with B's and F's, because B and P are kind of very similar sounds. So whenever you see like words that have like F or V or P or B, you can bet that like you can swap them out with an F or a T or a D or like a V, and you may end up seeing a word that exists in the other language as you translate between them, because of how the languages evolve from each other. Yeah, skeever is the same word. That's cool. Einhandig, that's one-handedness, you could say. Where are you going? Bro, I'm over here. Bro, where are you going? Where's this one actually just running away from me? Damn. Alright, if you have arachnophobia, be aware. There is a spider coming up very soon. A very scary spider. Just keep that in mind. If you're an arachnophobe, you may wish to exit the stream for a short time. Is someone coming? Kommt da jemand? So, coming there, someone. Yeah, that's, I understand that. Is someone there? Is someone coming there? That kind of thing. Winzige Seelenstein. Is that a soul? Seelen? As a soul stone? Yeah. Soul gem. And Winzige. I assume that's like petty. Let me translate that. What is Winzige? What does that translate to? Tinier. Okay. So it's like tinier. Tiny. Winzig. Winzige. Tinier. Okay. Cool. Makes sense. Open this up. Oh. Comes the spoder. False bish spinner. Okay. Again with the shop S missing. Oh fuck, you actually bit me. Bitch. Hold on, I gotta heal. I always fight this spider like a little bitch. Tiny soul stone, yeah, that makes sense. Yep. What you gonna do, buddy? Hey, you missed. So bad. I always just cheese this thing. I don't like fighting it legitimately. Hilf mir, help me. I got that. Neue Stupa, new level. Spinnennetzbeutel. So that's like web net Beutel, like bottle. I don't know. Release me or don't leave me. It said verlass mich nicht. Don't leave me. Help me here. Oh, is that a misspelling? It said hier raus. It had like an extra R. I want to see if that dialogue comes back so I can check that.
Hier drüben.
Oh, whatever, it's fine. Arvel der Flinke.
Es lockert sich. Ich kann ihn spüren.
And this guy's gonna obviously betray us, so we just kill him right away. I already know this game. Bringe die goldene Klaue in deine Besitz. Beutel is a bag. Okay, a bag. Okay, that makes sense. Makes sense. And we got another book we can read later too. Cool, okay, we'll read that later. Leer. It's empty, okay. Gewöhnlicher Steilenstein. Okay, so that's the common one, I think, right? But does that translate to common? Let me Google it, let me translate that real quick. Gewöhn... More ordinary. It's ordinary. Okay. So, ordinary soulstone. So, like common. Yeah, okay. Daishin. That's sneaking. And Draugr is just spelled the same way. Okay, cool. I was curious if they had some other word for it, but it's just Draugr, which makes sense when it's like a proper word like that. Alte Nordkriegsakt. So that's Alta. So when I read that, I think of like dude, like Alta, you know, like man. But I assume that that's not what that means in this case. I assume it means old in this case. So ancient. Oh, ancient. Yeah. So old Nord war axe. Old Nord war axe. Okay, cool. Small pearl. That one's easy. Kleine Perl. Perle. Eisenschild. Iron shield. Iron arrow, obviously. Cool. Okay. Ruheloser Draugr. So that's restless. Okay. So Ruheloser. That's like okay. So how does that word break down into like its pieces? Ruhelos, is that like rest? Restless? What is the word for rest in German? Someone knows. I'll translate it in a second, but easy. Old Nord war axe, yeah. Cool. I'm curious about this. So this should be restless, but this should translate to Ruheloser. Let me check that. Restless. So what is Ruhe? Quiet. Oh, so this is like arbeitslos, right? So arbeitslos is like unemployed. It's like jobless, right? So Ruhe is like quiet, so it's quietless, so which is restless in a way. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. That's. So los is kind of los is like without, right? When it's put onto a word like that, like arbeitslos, which is the one example I know of that, or it could be my already understanding of German. Knochenmehl. So Knoche Knochen is presumably bones, then mehl is like meal, bone meal. Makes sense. Correct. Cool, let's go, dude. These Draugr, though, when you have the immersive sounds compendium, they become so much scarier sounding. It's kind of spooky. Get some fire going, actually. Let's do some fire on these guys. Easy clap. This guy's didn't stand a chance. Winziger Steinstein. So that's like tiny. So there was Winziger, which is tinier. Winziger, tiny. Or sorry, no, this was the same one as before. Winziger, this is. Oh, was there a difference? There wasn't, right? Yeah, winzige, klein. So there's kleine, so small, winzige, tiny. And in this case, it's got the ER because it's a noun case. Because Seilenstein is a masculine noun. That's why. I was gonna say ER makes you think of like a comparative, but it's not a comparative. It's a noun case. So it can't. It's not winzig Seilenstein because that wouldn't make sense grammatically. It's winzige Seilenstein, kleine Seilenstein, gewöhnliche Seilenstein. When gewöhnlich is like common, klein is small, winzig is tiny. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. Makes sense. Checks out. Old ancient Nord bow. Use that instead. It's probably better. We probably could use a better sword as well. Presumably the ancient Nord sword is better. Although I guess we could use. Let's use this this steel war axe. That sounds good. And then let's use the old Nord bow. Cool. Absolute on point. Yeah, let's go, dude. This is what I do, man. This is what I do. This is my talent. This is my talent. Okay? See, all that's happening right now is, because a lot of you know that I love learning languages and stuff, right? Oh, what's this? Thanks for the sub, Ryan Fletcher. A lot of you know that I love learning languages and stuff, and this is usually how I go about it, is literally stuff like this. Just, breaking down, grammar and trying to understand it. Because to me, this isn't something that I think I have, like, a natural talent for, but I just kind of very quickly in my life realized that languages are like these sort of... They're like these very complex rule sets that you just have to learn, and that's pretty much what I'm trying to do by playing the game here. I'm picking apart the rule set. I'm trying to give an insight into how I learn. Because I know people are curious about it, and it's hard to explain. It's hard to explain without being able to do it in real time with real examples, so it's a good opportunity for that. Same with Gottlichen. It's a form of Gottlich, godlike. Yeah, okay. I see. It's another noun case. Another one. Hit this guy with melee. So I'm gonna have to really pay attention to those noun case things. They're gonna get me confused because German has a lot of like homophones, which is really annoying. Unfortunately, German is filled with homophones because there's differences in like noun cases versus like versus just grammar pieces versus like spelling things. So I'm gonna have to really try to differentiate those things. And I think German is a really contextual language in that way. You have to know what's going on to know why things are written or spelled differently. It's it's a bit annoying as far as I'm concerned, but in a way it helps specificity. Is it pain for non-Germans? Yeah, I bet it is. Oh, wait, did I not mark flames? Yeah, I didn't. Okay. Because see, with Wurlosa, the ER could either be a comparative or it can be a noun marker. It depends on the context, right? So this ER, like in this case, it's being used as a descriptive. It's being used as a noun case for the word Draugr, where it's like saying like it's describing the forward noun, the head noun. So then you add the ER to indicate that it's a descriptive word. But that ER also could be descriptive. It could also be an adjective, like in the sense of like a comparative adjective. But then you only do that if there would have been adjective after. Like it's like this doesn't mean more quiet Draugr. It means, or this doesn't mean more restless Draugr. It means Draugr that is restless, which is a really interesting distinction, and I don't know why you even bother to distinguish it, but it is a thing. What if the G was silent? In what? In what word? How's it going? I'm doing well. Kaiserliche Stahlpanzerhandschuhe. Okay. So this would be imperial Kaiserliche. So Draugr, so it'd be like Drauche, like that. I guess so. Could be. Kaiserliche is imperial like. So Lich is like, and then the E is put on as a marker because it comes before a noun. So Kaiserlich is like and like a Kaiser, so imperial we say in English, and then E for like this is marking it. This is a noun marker, and then Stahlpanzer is steel armor. Handschuhe is hand shoe, which is like a glove, which is always really funny. So Stahlpanzer, steel armor, glove. But in this case, obviously, we would call it in English a bracer. But that's from French, right? So this is a imperial steel glove. say. Okay. What a dangerous language. Yeah, I know, right? I guess take these. And Pelthelm is a pelt helmet. That makes sense. Perfect. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. That one was easy to pick apart. That one was easy to pick apart. I will say that's one fun thing about German is picking apart the words. Schimmerpilze. So that's like shimmer is like shimmering, like in English, for like glowing. Pilze, I assume, is like mushroom. Let me actually translate that. What is a pilze? Or pilz? That's a mushroom. Got it. Okay. Interesting and confusing. Yeah, I bet it is a bit confusing. It's not singular but plural. Shoe is not shoe. That's true. It also indicates the plural. That's very true. I have very little experience in German. I only briefly have studied it, and then I did a video about German a while ago. So that's why I know a little bit. I'm not coming at this with zero experience, but yeah. Hol des Feuerballs. Okay, nice. That's easy. That's a fireball scroll. So the des is like a what is this called? This isn't the genitive, is it? No. This is a or is it a genitive? What do you call this noun? What do you call this noun case? The des noun case. I forget what you call that. That's not a genitive, is it? Or Genitiv, as you say in German. It is Genitiv. Okay, cool. I thought for a second it wasn't, but okay, it is. Got it. What's up? Roger. Zerstörung. That's destruction. I know that from, I've seen that word before, so I know that word. Also, because the context kind of informs it. Einhandig, again, one-handedness. Improved to 29. Or, what is 29? 29. Is that 29? Can someone please tell me if that was correct? 29 for 29? I think that's right? I haven't done numbers in a long time, so forgive me if I didn't get it. Septima? Skelett? Skelett. Yes, okay, cool, let's go. Correct, let's go, boys. Okay. Give me more shimmering mushrooms, please. So one thing I'm curious about with the genitive. Okay, hold on. Actually, before we do this fight, I'm really curious about this, right? Where was that? So in German, is there a reason why I could or couldn't just say Feuerballsrolle, where like you use the genitive by putting the s on the end of something? Like, you know how you can do that? I don't know how often this is done. I learned that in German, this form of genitive with the des is super uncommon, and it's usually more often you'll just do like Feuerballsrolle, where it's like, oh, you just mark the s on the end of a word to give it ownership. But I don't know if that's like a thing. I remember reading about that, but I remember studying it a little bit, but not feeling confident enough to ever use it. I know you can do possessive in a couple different ways. It just means of, right? So not quite. It sort of does. You could say that, but it's a bit more than just of, because it's like a very specific kind of. Yeah, Tarkus des Canada. No, you would say Tarkus auf Canada. You probably would say, because des is specifically for like noun marking. It creates a relationship between two nouns that is like based on the case of the noun. It's like a different sort of. It's very difficult to explain in English exactly what the case really means. So I don't know exactly what to say about it, but just know that it's different. It's not quite like that. It's not quite like of. Because von, it'd be like von Canada, you might say. You might say like Tarkus von Canada, like Tarkus of Canada, but it's a different kind of. Bleak Falls Sanctum, kind of sad that didn't translate. But it sounds a bit off for a native speaker. Interesting, okay. I'm really curious to see why that wouldn't sound right to a native speaker. I wonder like what's weird about that. A little bit of damage there. That's fine. Does like Canada's ownership of Tarkus? Yeah, that's kind of the weird thing. The genitive is like a weirdly specific sort of case in German that doesn't really work the same way. There's no real equivalent in English that I can think of to a genitive case. The only thing I can think of is the apostrophe s. So in English, we can add apostrophe s to anything. So for example, if I were to, like, it's saying here. There's a good way to describe it. saying like Tarkus Dace Canada is like saying like Canada apostrophe S Tarkus, like Canada is Tarkus. It doesn't really it's really weird. It doesn't fit right. That's my understanding of the grammar. Because that's our genitive in English, is the apostrophe S. That's our equivalent of the genitive. The thing is, it doesn't even quite go that way, because by that logic, then what this word would mean, if it was the exact same, this would mean fireballs scroll. Like fireballs apostrophe S scroll, which isn't quite what it means either. You know, it's still not quite perfectly that, but it's something that's akin to that. Also, I memorized this puzzle many years ago, so I don't have to even look at the claw. I just know how to do this. You just turn everything twice. If you didn't know this, turn everything twice. Works every time. I've done this puzzle so many times, I don't have to look at the claw anymore. Easy clap. I didn't read the freaking rings. Okay, rip. It's fine. I should have read that. Alright, so we're about to fight a boss here. English is a romanticized language. It's easy to learn, but when you translate from other languages, a lot of meaning gets lost. Exactly, yeah. German is a highly grammaticized language. There's a lot of specificity. It's actually similar to Turkish in that way. Both Turkish and German feature like an absolutely insane amount of grammar, just hard like grammatical rules that really specify meaning, where one small difference can make a lot of different meaning. Wird der Macht gelernt. Okay, that's the wrong spell. Nice. Eure Baugewicht. Okay, I'll have to look at that word in a second because I'm gonna have to fight this thing real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna equip this. Oh god, I'm actually gonna fucking die to this thing. Okay, I can level up to heal. Hold on. Magica. That's easy. Gesund. Okay, that's some kind of abbreviation. So I don't know what that word is necessarily. Ausdauer is stamina. Okay, let's get some health. Get some stamina. Get some Magica. I'm just gonna go relatively even across because this character's not a particular focus. Gesundheit. Oh, that's like when someone sneezes. You're like, you know, good health to you, sir. Interesting. Okay, cool. And that makes sense. Ein Heilung. Little healing. Here for me, son of a bitch. What is higher? I see. Higher, yeah. Higher Draugr White. Or Draugr White. And in this case, the ER is a comparative. It is a higher Draugr. Not a... in this case, it is a comparative. And there's no way to tell the difference, unfortunately. You just have to know from context that it's a comparative. Which is, a little bit annoying. I don't like that much when there's a lot of ambiguity in language. That's the weird thing about German, is that it's a highly grammaticized language, which should, in theory, eliminate issues of ambiguity, and yet you have insane ambiguity in German all the time. This is old Nordic two-hander. Zweihanda is like two-handed sword, great sword, we could say. Yeah, Scherben. Scherben is... what is that? What is Scherben? Let me quickly Google translate that. Shards. Okay, so presumably like ice shards. That's what that would... the context is basically like ice shards. And it does 4 points of frost damage. Yeah, and to health and stamina. Yeah. Course resistance is nicht wirksam. Okay. Does frost doesn't work. Okay. Nord Avatar. I have to do my quest for because I have the Imperious races or whatever, so I have like different stuff here. I have different hidden. What is this? Just like this is my power, I guess. Sorry, I got a message there. Okay, cool. I probably should pray to Talos because I've done that in a while. So that's is this praying? Yeah, this is praying, right? Yeah. This is praying. Wait, praying. Talos Gunst. So Talos, interesting. So there it used the S possessive. Talos Gunst. That's like Talos' favor, I presume. Like Talos' approval, we could say. Lift. Like a lever, I guess. Okay. Divieren. It's pretty easy to get. Cool. Dietrich. That's like a name, isn't it? Okay, bait equals prey, yeah. That makes sense. Totenschaden. So, wait, so Toten... That dead... So, like... So this is a skull, right? And a skull in German is Totenschaden. Let me see what that translates to. Schadel, what is that? Skull. So it's a dead skull. Okay, so... In German, you have to distinguish between skulls of a living person versus skulls of a dead person. That's interesting. Because presumably you wouldn't call a human, like a living person's skull, a Totenschaden. Because they're not dead, right? It's interesting. Okay. That's very interesting. Okay, and look at that. Look at this little view we get from Bleak Falls Barrow. Or what was it called in German? Hold on, I don't know about that. Okay, can someone help me with this word? Grab. So let me translate the pieces of this. So Otsturz. Oh, it's a fall. Sturz is fall. So Utsturz. Hügel. What is Hügel? Hill. Okay. It just shouted for still alive. Okay, that makes sense. Grab. Grab. Barrow. So a barrow is like a grave. Okay, so it's like grave. So Utsturz is like... Is that like bleak fall? So fall. What is Ud with the umlaut? So fall, hill, grave. So presumably Bleak Falls hill grave. A hill grave is like a barrow. Could you use Totenschaden as an insult for a dumb person? That sounds pretty funny. Like numbskull, right? That'd be like numbskull in English. I don't know if you could do that, but also a first name, nice. Interesting. So Utsturz is probably like Bleak Fall, or is it like cliff face? I don't know. That's pretty cool. Look at these mammoth tusks, to say. Okay, let's head over to Helgen next because we want to do that. I think put a mark on Helgen, and we'll activate the main quest for the game. Look at my new drip though, eh? Looking pretty good. This is fun though. This is a good idea. I'm enjoying this a lot though. This is good. I think this will be fun to stream. I was worried that this might be a little bit too like nerdy, but it seems like you guys are into it and I'm having a lot of fun. So a nice instant one-shot kill. Udland is wasteland. Oh, it wasn't. So Udstats would be like wasteful. Okay. Well, so bleak. So wasteland. Waste is like bleak, right? We could sort of argue that bleak, like when something is bleak, it's kind of like wasteful, right? So it's like a bleak fall, a waste fall, you could say. Waste fall, and then hill, grave, glob. Remember what I said about B's and V's, right? So grave and glob, that B and V alternation. You can often guess a word based on those B and V's alternating between German and English. And that's something I know only from Grimm's Law in linguistics. If you learn linguistics, you can figure that kind of stuff out, which can help you a lot when you try to learn languages. Being boring, so langweilig. Okay, I see. So bleak, yeah. So it's like bleak. Although I think the meaning of the word here wasn't quite translated right, because bleak doesn't mean like boring or wasteful. It means like sheer, I assume. In this case, a bleak fall is like one which is like insurmountable, we might say. I'm not sure if that's actually a good translation or not, but maybe it's just a literal one. The Kriegerstein, Warrior Stone. Magierstein, Mage Stone, that's easy. Diebestein, Thief Stone, that's also easy. Okay, I'm going to be going with the Thief Stone, just because the skills that are in Thievery tend to be the hardest ones to level up. So I'm just going to get that quickly. And we're going to keep heading towards Helgen. I'm gonna see if I can find the entrance to the cave, where Helgen is, so I can just, like, skip the whole tutorial thing. It should be like right up here, isn't it? Where's the... I forgot where it actually is. It's somewhere up here. It's fine if I can't find it. I can always just go into Helgen and do it the long way. Quick save real quick. How long has the stream been, by the way? How long has it been? I'm curious. Has it been... Let's see. It's already been over an hour. Holy shit. Dude, time flies. I was thinking I'd only stream for maybe like 2 or so hours each day, because I don't want to overwork myself, but damn. I barely got anything done in the past, like, hour. The search Helgen. So interesting. So the word Untersuche. What's the difference between this verb? So if I translate, is that like investigate? Is that like what Untersuche would be in terms of its equivalent meaning? Yeah, investigate. Okay. So under. Unter is like under, but obviously it doesn't quite mean that in this case. The Suche is like search. Seek. Okay, seek, search, same thing. Untersuche is like investigate. Okay. Abgeschlossen. Inspiziert. It looks like all the wind burned this place down or something. Helgen is not translated. That makes sense. Der Kopf zerfällt zu Asche, als du ihn berührst. Berührst, okay. Aber irgendwie hat ein Lebenstagebuch den Angriff überstanden. Okay. So the body zerfällt, so that's like fallen, like sort of fallen into ash, I would say, okay. As you ihn berührst, what is that? As you touch him. Okay, as you touch him. Yeah, okay. Aber irgendwie hat ein... Oh, so his corpse falling into ash as you touch it. Or touch him. But irgendwie hat ein Leben... So, irgendwie, is it like nonetheless? Irgendwie? That's like, I would say that's like nonetheless. Somehow, okay, somehow. Somehow has a... Ledanes Tagebuch. It's like a notebook. I don't know what Leden is. Is that like... I don't know why I think it looks like the word ugly. That's not what it is, though. That's like... Oh, wait, right. Leather. Okay, leather. A leather notebook of the attack. Überstanden. Has survived the attack. Überstanden. That was like the word from before for survival, right? Made from leather, yeah. Okay, so a leather... It has a leather notebook that from the attack survived the attack. Okay, cool. Got it. Read the notebook. This one. Okay. Well, we can read this later. I'll read this at the end. I'm not gonna read them right now because I want to get in the way of the content here. I guess we can go into Helgen Keep. Rocks fall down. I haven't actually done this tutorial in forever because I always skip it by choosing to... I want to get this armor, by the way. Go. By just doing the alternative life where I just live somewhere else. I haven't actually done this in like forever. But I kind of want to do the main quest in this game because that'll be fun. I almost never do it, so nice. Good loot. Oh, good loot. Oh. More Dietrichs. And das Buch von Drachenblut. Okay. Dragon Blood. So that's not Dragonborn, it's Dragon Blood in this case. Normally that's the book of the Dragonborn. Skelett or bone meal. Whenever I see the word skillet, though, I just think of, like, the Gillette commercial, where it's like, Gillette, the best a man can get. I'm like, skillet, the best a man can get. That's all that goes through my head because I am kind of retarded. Not gonna lie. I have a bit of a smooth brain, so, you know, can't do much about that. It's okay, Swan. How's it going? Oh, right, this gets blocked off. Fuck, oh my god, I forgot about this. Okay, we can't actually go this way. Oh my god, I've wasted so much time. I'm good, I'm good. Playing Skyrim in German. In the hopes of becoming a better German. And so far, I think it is doing a good job teaching me things. I forgot that you can't actually go this way to get to the frickin'... to get to the rest of the quest. You have to, like, frickin' go there manually. Or whatever. Let's go through here. What's a bucket? Hold on. What is a bucket in German? I have no fucking idea. Eimer. Okay, cool. Almost back through. Doing great, thank you. Komme aus mein Haus. I'm coming from my house. Wow. Wow. Okay, so where's the quest marker? Over there. Okay, that's gonna be where the cave is, presumably. Look at that Aurora Borealis. Steamed hams. Something Aurora Borealis. At this time of year, it's situated, localized entirely within your house. Yes. It's a Utica expression. Yeah, so this place, unfortunately, it's called Helgen Keep, which is unfortunate, but some of the things don't translate, but whatever, it's fine. Little bits of lack of translation here or there, it's not too bad. Because there's going to be little gaps. Not every mod has German translation, and not every German translation for every mod is going to be like that good. So, you know, that's what it is. This guy doesn't have any. He doesn't have any speech. We just have text. Oh. We have to warn Riverwood. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Bring Hadvar a health drink. Heiltrank. Lily a health drink. Nice. Ja. Excellent. Exzellente. Geben. Okay. Verschwinde aus der Höhle, bevor sie zusammenstürze. So that's get out of the cave before something about a collapse. I didn't read the word completely. It's probably best as well.
Diesmal endgültig fort. Aber wir sollten lieber nicht abwarten, ob zurückkommt.
Yeah. Whatever you say, buddy. Speak in Riverwood with Alvor. I got that. That one I understood completely. Yeah, collapse, right? Yeah. Zusammensturz. So that's together. Together it's zusammen, right? So it's falling together is like a collapse. That kind of makes sense. I don't know. That's a little bit. A lot of these translations, you have to really like think really. You have to think really flexibly, because like when things fall together, they're like collapsing. They because like think about a fall is like this, right? But a collapse is like this. It's like closing, right? That's like a collapse. So that's kind of how my brain took it to the word collapse. But it is like you have to really think flexibly to get that sometimes. Takes a bit of lateral thinking, you might say, to understand that. Yeah. The German is a really like literal language, I gotta say, when it comes to these kinds of like descriptions of words. Very like, oh yeah, so when things fall together, that's a together fall, that's a collapse. Whereas in English, we just have a whole different word for it, right? It's a little bit weird, champ. I don't want to do the mine. I don't really care about mining, so we're just going to go straight to Riverwood and talk to Alvor. What is the if anyone happens to know, what's the Aurora Borealis in German? I don't know what is that. Did they just give it the Latin name? Is Germany vertical thinking? Dude, true. True. What is Nernwurz? Like Nernberg, okay. What is Aurora Borealis in German? I realized that I'm on the other side of the river from the city, so that's really smart. It's slaughterfish eggs. Nordlich. Oh, Northern Lights. Okay, got it. Yeah, that's easy. That makes sense. Northern Lights. We also call it that in English. We just call it Aurora Borealis sometimes. Which I guess also, in Latin, means, like, boreal lights, right? So, boreal is, like, in the north. So, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, okay. It's just a translation. Okay. Just like in English, we have Northern Lights.
Flusswald bekommen wir nicht jeden Tag Besuch.
Hadvar hat gesagt, ihr könntet mir helfen. Ja.
Gerdus Vorfahren haben sie und Hott betreiben die Mühle. Ich lebe ganz gut davon, dass ich... Hadvar? Woher kennt ihr ihn?
Er ist ein Freund.
Freunden von Hadvar helfe ich gerne. Aber
So I like to help friends of Hadvar. But you, okay, see, unfortunately, my German is good enough to get the dialogue as he says it. So the books are getting more useful. So right now, I'm going to skip through most dialogue. Which is kind of unfortunate. I would like to, like, follow along with the dialogue really nicely, but it's too fast for me. But the books are getting where we really take time to do stuff once we do that later. We'll do that in a few minutes. Because I don't want to waste time trying to understand the speech. I'm not going to be able to yet. So, do you have something which I can take? Right? That's how it says. Yes, I can take which can help, whatever, yeah. Yeah. Iron bar. Healing. So good. Okay, also gut. Is that like a way of saying goodbye? Is that... Because also gut to me translates to, like, therefore good, or like so good. So it's like, is that just like a way of saying goodbye? Also gut. It's like, well then. Okay, that makes sense. Well then. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Okay. That checks out. I'm gonna head over to Whiterun now. I'm gonna talk to the Jarl, and then before we'll do the dragon fight, and then I'll go read books in the house for a minute. We'll do a little book review. We'll look through the books we've collected so far and decide what we want to read. I don't know why I'm walking when I can just fast travel there. I don't know why I did that. I can literally just fast travel to Whiterun. Oh, the Khajiit. Hold on. Let's see what the Khajiit have got for sale. Are they asleep right now? Or they're just not here? Okay, they're just literally fucking gone. Alright, fair enough. Hello, guard.
Halt! Die Stadt ist wegen der Drachen abgeriegelt. Zutritt nur mit amtlicher Genehmigung. Na schön. Aber wir behalten euch im Auge.
Ooh, thanks for letting me in, man. Hello, Amryn.
I will thank you not to
So, wait, did you speak English to me?
Yes.
He's speaking English. God damn it! I don't know what mod is fucking up, but he's speaking English.
Hey, aufpassen!
Oh, now he's speaking German. Wait, what?
You lost?
He's doing both. I don't know. He's switching back and forth. I must have some kind of mod that's conflicting with his dialogues. He's switching back and forth.
Need something?
Yeah. Okay. I'll try to fix that later. Sometimes they're speaking English, sometimes they're not. I'll think about that next time I look at my mod list. There's probably some mod I don't have a translation patch for that's messing with it. Also, let me pray some more to Talos. Nice. Zutritt nur mit amtlicher Genehmigung. Interesting, okay. Well, I can pray like proper. Look at this. Be like really praying, eh? Nice.
Helgen soll von einem Drachen erwischt worden sein. Sollte sich eines dieser Monster hierher verirren, sind
Monster.
wir bereit.
Sind wir bereit? Interesting. So I wonder, to German viewers, what would you say is like the accent of these characters? Like where do they? Because obviously I don't know enough German to possibly determine like where these characters' accents might originate from. But is there like some kind of identifiable feature of how they're talking that makes them sound like they're from a certain place?
Also in Helgen. Ihr habt diesen Drachen mit eigenen Augen gesehen?
The Eisner said that. So did you see a dragon with your own eyes? He said there. Bei Ismir. Irmith hatte recht. Yeah, that's like in French. You also in French you don't be correct. You have correctness. Same in German. You don't be right. You have right. Regular high German, no real accents. Okay, cool. Just curious. See as provocation. You have to. I will not. Abschlattet. What is abschlattet? I don't know what that is. Well done. Gut gemacht is well done. I got that. You came to me auf eigene Faust. What is Faust? I don't know what that is. That's like, I think of like the German poem or whatever, the Faustian tale, whatever the fuck it's called. Mein Hofzauberer. Is that Hofzauberer? What is that word? Hold on. That's not. It should be court wizard, right? But let me see what that translates to. Hofzauberer. Court magician. Yeah, okay. Guten Tag. What's up, Cameron? How you doing?
Besucht ihr die Drachenfeste, um über die andauernden
Drachenfeste.
Feindseligkeiten zu diskutieren, wie die anderen großen Krieger?
What is Drachenfeste? Is that dragon? Like something about dragons, but what? Drachenfeste. Height festivals? That is a dragon festival. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. On your own. Auf eigener Faust. Means on your own. Okay. Nice Russian, but thanks, Cameron. Appreciate that. Ich würde Hilfe. So the Jarl said, interesting the comma. So why the comma? Der Jarl sagte, ihr werdet Hilfe benötigen. So the Jarl says, you would need. The Jarl said you would need help. Benötigen. What is benötigen?
Wenn ihr die entsprechende Begabung habt, solltet ihr die Akademie der Magier in Winterfeste besuchen.
Require. It's kind of an extreme. Yeah, I like to think it is. What's up, T1? Is that the T1? So the Jarl said you would need help. That's what I would translate that as.
Ach, wirklich?
Oh, really?
Der Jarl. Aber ja, muss an meine
But yes.
Drachenforschung gedacht haben.
You must be talking about the Dragonstone. Yeah, okay.
Meine ich, dass ihr in eine
It's past tense. Yeah, no, I figured that out. Yeah.
Steintafel suchen werdet, die vielleicht gar nicht dort ist.
In Ordnung. That's is need or require. I see. Yeah, benötigen. Need or require. That makes sense. So it was easy. So that's what I'm getting paid or whatever. Sagt mir einfach. So let's speed it up, right? Like say it to me easily. Speed it up, right? So sagt mir einfach is like say it to me quick, easy. Like make it quick. What? So was ich vor auch tun soll. What's in it for me, right? So was ich, so what I for, and then soll is like money, right? What is soll? Soll is like target is that, what's the target? Just to give it to me straight. Yeah, I thought it was money. No, no, with a Z it's money, right? Like what is soll with a Z? Is that like money? Inch? Customs. Okay, it's a customs. Okay. Hauptsatz and Gliedsatzs in German grammar, where Hauptsatz can stand on its own, but the Gliedsatzs cannot, needs a Hauptsatz to lean on. So to say, okay, I'll write that down. Actually, I might study that. Hold on, let me write that down in my notes. Comma. dots, etc. Yeah, I'll look into that later. Soul is should. Interesting, okay.
Ach, wirklich? Ja, und mit besorgen meine ich, dass
Good.
wir in einer gefährlichen Ruine nach einer
Just tell me, so
die vielleicht
Duck,
ganz
so tell me straight. What should I do? Okay, I get it.
darauf. Ich habe die Tafel
Yeah,
liegt
okay.
vermutlich in der Hauptkammer des Ödsturzhügelgrabes.
Diesen Artestein? Yeah, this old stone?
Ah, der Drachenstein aus dem Ödsturzhügelgrab. Ihr habt
Ulstert Hügelgrab.
Ihr seid wirklich aus einem anderen Holz geschnitzt als die Rohlinge, die der Jarl mir sonst schickt.
Cool.
Das müsst ihr mit dem Jarl klären. Oder mit seinem Vogt, Aveniki.
Was the Vogt a steward? Was that his customs? Yeah, I remember that word from when I did my German video for Victoria 3, where the Zollunion was like a customs union, and I was like, what the fuck? It's a interesting word. Garvalgriff.
Ihr müsst sofort kommen. Ein Drache ist ganz in der Nähe gesichtet.
So now we get to watch these people talk for a bit. I'm gonna try my best to follow the conversation. I'm gonna tell you right now, though, I'm gonna fail to follow the conversation.
Noch nicht.
Not now, yeah.
Noch nicht. Noch nicht.
Yeah, now not now, yeah.
Dann mal los.
Dan malos. What does that mean? Dan malos. It also mean inch. I see. Okay.
Mir erzählt, ihr kommt vom westlichen Wachturm?
Ja, mein Herr.
Yes, my lord.
Ihm,
Yeah.
was ihr mir
Yes, sir.
gesagt habt über den Drachen.
Tell me what you told me about the dragon.
Wir haben ihn aus Richtung Süden kommen sehen.
We saw him coming from the south. It was so fast. Faster than anything that I've ever seen. Okay, yeah. What did it do?
Den Wachturm an?
Nein, mein
Okay.
Fürst. Er kreiste
My
nur in der
first.
Luft.
What is that?
Noch nie in meinem Leben bin ich so schnell gerannt. Ich war mir sicher, dass er mich verfolgen würde.
Never run so fast in my life. I got that part. Good work, son.
Wir
Yeah, that's good.
erledigen den Rest.
Get some
Geht
rest.
doch runter zur Kaserne, etwas zu
Go to the
essen.
barracks. Kasana is barracks. Remember that from Victoria 3?
Verdient.
And eat something, he said.
Ihr trommelt besser ein paar Wachen zusammen und marschiert.
A horse? Wait, pa is pear. I was thinking of Dutch. Hold on, I had Dutch in my head. In Dutch, a horse is in paard, like Paard. Bro, that's fucked up. I have to unlearn the Dutch that I know now, so I don't make that mistake. Because I know I'm gonna think some German shit is like Dutch, and it's gonna not be. I'm gonna mix that stuff up. I already know I'm gonna do it.
Gut, enttäuscht mich nicht. Wir haben keine Zeit für
We have no time for formalities.
Ich brauche wieder
I
eure
need
Hilfe.
your help
Ich
again.
möchte, dass ihr Irilet begleitet.
I would like
Helft
it
ihm,
if
gegen
you're
diesen
less
Drachen zu
something.
kämpfen.
Okay, I don't know.
Ihr habt Helgen überlebt. Das
You
heißt,
survived
ihr
Helgen.
habt mehr
Ja.
Erfahrung mit Drachen als alle anderen hier.
You have the most
Aber ich habe
experience
nicht
in it.
vergessen, welchen Dienst ihr mir erwiesen habt.
I don't know. I'm running out of brain power.
Nehmt dieses Geschenk aus
Let's
der
go do the
Hand.
dragon. Let's go kill this dragon. Then we're gonna go read in the.
Ich würde diesen Drachen
Then we're gonna go read
ansehen.
in the house for a bit. Read one of our books. Why is it so, dude? Can we wait till daytime? I don't. It's a little dark right now. Give me some daytime. Wie lange warten? It's how long. Wait, how long? Sense. Okay, of course it's Skyrim, so the weather is still fucking awful. But oh well. If only I had the clear skies shout, I could fix this. Strong and Machtiga. I don't know what Machtiga is, but Schrecklicher is like strong or something, right?
This isn't a good time.
I'm speaking English. Fuck, I gotta fix the... Some of the characters speak English. Like, I gotta fix that. Okay, I'll try to fix that. Mighty. Okay, that makes sense, yeah. Mighty as opposed to strong, yeah.
Unsere Familien. Könntet ihr euch Nord nennen, wenn ihr vor diesem Monster davonlauft? Soll ich allein gegen dieses Ding kämpfen?
Kämpfen.
Aber hier geht es um mehr als unsere Ehre. Denkt nur,
This guy's literally just speaking English here.
der Drache,
Bro.
der seit dem letzten Zeitalter in Himmelsrand gesichtet wurde.
Yeah, that's how you do your thing, bro. I wasn't paying attention to what she was saying at all, so no idea. I was so focused on thinking about the guy speaking English. I'm trying to think what mod is messing that up. I must have some mod that's making some of the dialogues get overwritten by English dialogues. And I'm trying to think of what that would be. So I gotta go fix that. This Kobold Shamal. Interesting. Kobold is imp. And what is Shamal? What is Shamal? Let me quickly Google translate that. Stool. Okay, like a stool. So imp stool. They just literally translated it. Blasenpilz. Pilz is mushroom. I don't know what blazen is though. That's what interesting that imp gets translated to kobold, because we also have a kobold in English, but it's like not really. It's a thing in like D&D and stuff, and that's about it. What's tundra cotton? Hold on. Tundra Baumwolle. Yeah, okay, that's just literally just tundra cotton. Okay. Western Watchtower. Yeah. That's. Oh, go back. Rug. He returns. Kommt zurück. Oh, am I like perma-falling? What's happened? Good. Kill the dragon. No, like, why is it in English? I gotta fix that. There's some translation I'm missing. Fuck. It's kind of funny though, seeing what like the random things in English. You know, it's like oh shit, you fucked up. It's kind of funny when that happens. Hey, where's this guy? Where's this guy going, bro? Oh god. Oh god, that hurts. Bro, please. Anyone see him? Got that Yamand is like anyone. Kunst. Isn't Kunst like art? Hold on a minute. What was that? Ooh, this song is good. What was that that thing that we leveled up? This is archery. So what would this translate as? So Schießkunst. This is like some kind of art. Is that like what is Schieß? I don't know what that is. Art of shooting. Okay, I see. Okay, cool. At least I got half of it then. Art of archery. Yeah, art of shooting, I guess you could say. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Given the context, I knew that it meant archery, but then it's like art of archery. You gotta add in that little thing. You guys remember when the dragon fights in Skyrim were like super epic, and now they're just kind of like whatever? Oh god, bro. Oh god, that's the wrong one. Playing third person, it's more epic, so we'll play in third person. Oh, he just kind of dinked with that fire, and it hurt so much, dude. Come on, give me some magicka back, please. You guys aiming at me? Whoop! Okay. Jesus Christ, this is the little monk S. I'm gonna, okay, I can read it fast enough. Oh god. He's coming around the corner. Let's do this. Come on, get rid of the Heilung. Oh god, I'm gonna die. He's gonna kill me. Oh god, I'm actually gonna die. Okay, on, maybe I can heal through it. I don't think I have much healing, but I'm dead. Yeah, he got me. Son of a bitch. Shoot arrows until they die. I mean, yeah, pretty much. It's more epic if you play in third person at least, so we'll keep doing that. But Ripperino. Go. Oh no. Heal a little bit. See if I can get him to aggro one of the AI. Oh fuck. Oh god. Why? Can't even see him, dude. Oh, there he is. He's over there. Oh god. That's gonna hurt. Oh, he missed. Okay, we're good. He hit the floor. He's almost dead. He's almost dead. Come on now. There we go. Got him. Give me his loot before he goes away. Cool. Verdammt gut geschossen. That's good shooting. We just learned that word, right? Isn't it like good shooting? You said there? Gut geschossen, good, well shot, or something like that we could say. Durchsuchen. Okay, hold on. What's durchsuchen? Because we learned untersuchen, we learned suchen. What's durchsuchen? Search. Okay, these words all mean the same thing in English, but they're used differently. That's a little bit, bruh. Unter Schrei im Magier-Menü kannst du den Schrei unterbietliche Macht anrüsten. That's in the or shout or whatever. This is unrelenting force. So unterbietlich is like unrelenting, I assume. Then Macht is force. Oh, I see. He wants me to use the German. Hold on. German controls. Yeah. So okay. No, it says Y, but it wants me to press Z because in a German keyboard, Z and Y are swapped. So that makes sense. Okay. Well, let's go back to Weißlauf. Artifacts. Nice. It's the Red Guards. Liga der Alakir. Alakir warrior.
Seid gegrüßt, Stammesgenosse.
Oh, es hat Jahre gedauert, aber ich habe mir den Platz an der Spitze verdient. Mir gehört der Eisfurchenhof. Ein sehr erfolgreiches Unternehmen, wie man sieht. Ich berate den Jarl in politischen Dingen.
Oh, fucking Nazim. I should kill him. I should end his life already. I don't know what he said. I didn't understand what he said, but I still want to kill him anyway. He just talks in a certain way. There it is, my friends. Nackte Wahrheit. What is that? Nackte Wahrheit. I don't know what that is. I can't think of what that means. I don't know. What's this? Thanks for the description, Mr. Menda. Do that. Naked truth. Okay, Wahrheit. That's truth, eh? Okay. Naked truth.
Gut. Ihr seid endlich hier.
You're finally here.
Den Ruf gehört. Was sollte es sonst sein? Also, was ist beim Wachturm passiert?
What happened by the watchtower? Is the dragon dead or whatever?
Ich wusste, dass ich mich auf
I
ihre
knew it.
verlassen kann. Aber es muss mehr dahinter stecken.
Okay.
Drachenblut? Was wisst ihr
Yeah,
schon von
dragon
den
blood. It's not
Drachenblutwellen?
dragonborn, but dragon blood.
Also ist es wahr. Die Graubärter haben euch
Graubärter.
tatsächlich
Greybeards.
herbeigerufen.
Okay, cool. I don't care about the rest of the dialogue.
Graubärte.
I just talk to him more. Fuck, wait, there.
Habt mir Kraft. Ich teile. Ich werde
I got Lydia.
Es ist uns
I'm not gonna take Lydia though. I don't want a companion. I don't like having companions. They drag me down. I'm gonna disenchant all my stuff real quick. Because I don't want to carry all this stuff around. Yeah, this stuff. Cool. Then let's go do the last activity for today's stream. I'm gonna go into the house. I'm gonna read a little bit. We're gonna read a book. See you later, Lydia. I don't care about you.
Langes Leben euch, Tane.
Long life to you, Thane. I understood that. Yep. Euch is like a noun case of ihn, right? Where it's like towards, it's like not accusative. It's like the opposite of accusative. Well, maybe actually no, it is accusative, isn't it? Like an accusative noun case for ihn, euch, like to you, as opposed to like nominative you. Alright, Breeze home. Alright, so it was called something else, Please House, something like that. Alright, let's take a seat by the fire. Now let's pick a book. I'm gonna open up my menu of books here. Okay. What do we got? We've got a couple. Let me put away the ones we're not gonna read like notebook stuff, we're gonna read like proper books. Put those over here. Okay, pick that up. So we're not gonna read like the Reputation. This is just like stuff for mods. So no notebooks. So we got 3 to pick from. Okay. This looks really funny. Okay. Sit here. I'm gonna read a book and see what I can understand. So what do you guys think? What do you want to read? You want to read the Book of the Dragonborn? Thief? Or do you want to read... this? Oh, this is a book about decorations. Hold on, this isn't even a book I should read either. It should be one of these two. This is like a book about decorating the house or whatever. So what do you think? So Thief or Book of the Dragonborn? I'll put a well, should I put a poll or should I? I'll just let you guys answer. I'm not gonna put a poll. There's not enough of you here for me to care about a poll. So we'll do we'll just wait. Whoever says it first gets to pick, basically. Play it in German? Do it, dude. This is a good idea. Das Buch vom Drachenblut. Or Dieb. Thief's a good story? Okay, we'll do Thief then. Okay. Dieb von Raven. I'm gonna try to read it, and I'm gonna read paragraph by paragraph, try to understand as much as I can. Or I'll do sentence by sentence, actually. So, Anmerkung des Herausgebers. Falls der Leser noch nicht das Bewegungen hatte, den ersten Band Bettler in dieser Reihe über das Leben von Eslav Echol zu lesen, sollte dieses Buch sofort wieder zuklappen, denn ich werde mich nicht wiederholen. Okay, I didn't understand like, any of that. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't understand like, any of that. Okay, try to break it down. So, Anmerkung des Herausgebers. What is Herausgebers? That's a noun. I know that. Anmerkung. I don't know what that is. I literally have to Google that. What is Anmerkung? Annotation. Oh, annotation of the publishers. Right? The publisher, right? Herausgebers. Note from the publisher, right? Okay. Herausgebers. Let's check the book. So, Herausgeber. Oh, that makes sense, because heraus is like outwards, right? So, oh, okay, hold on, here, I can break it down. Heraus is like out, right? That's like going out. And Geba is like giving it, so giving it out, publishing. Yeah, okay. That makes a lot of sense. That it's a person who gives something out, they're publishing it. Herausgeber. Giving it out. Okay, so annotation from the publisher. Was der Leser noch nicht. So that's something about the reader. Leser is that like a reader? Ein Leser? Again, let me check. Yeah, reader. Okay, I got that one. Falls. What is falls? If that means if. Interesting. If the reader doesn't have didn't have, what is Vergungen? Vergungen. That's like, isn't it like unification or something? Oh, it says if the reader has missed the first. Ersten is like first, right? Band? Bettler? What is Band? Read the first volume. Beggars. Oh, Bettler is beggars. The Eschen Band, so hasn't had the joy. Vergnügen hatte der Eschen Band Bettler in dieser Reihe über das Leben. Pleasure might be a good translation. Yeah, okay, no pleasure. Where's pleasure in this though? If the reader didn't have the, so is Vergnügen, is that on Vergnügen? Is that the word? Yeah, that's the word for enjoyment. Okay, I just misspelled it in the translation. Didn't have the pleasure of the first book, Beggar, in this Reiber. Is that a series? Reiber? Hold on. Oh god. Reiber. No. Is it Reiher? Is that an H or a B? Line. It's an H. It's an H. Reiher. So that's line, like a series. Über das Leben von Eslav Errol zu lesen. Das Leben von Eslav. Sollte dieses Buch sofort wieder zuklappen, denn ich werde mich nicht wiederholen. Reiher. Yeah, it's like a series. Über das Leben. So, über das Leben. Or it's in this series about life is what we'd say. Über das Leben is like about life, right? Oh, about the life of Eslav Errol. That's a name. Eslav Errol is a name. So, and it's published annotation. If the reader hasn't had the pleasure of reading the first book in the series about the life of Eslav Errol, beggar. See, look at the word order is so fucked up. As an English speaker, the word order fucks me up because in the English word order, the word beggar would have been so much later in this sentence. It would have been annotated from the publisher. If the reader has had the pleasure of reading the first book in this series about the life of Eslav Errol, beggar, then, and then the then in this case though goes all the way at the end though, dude. That's so fucking bro. Sollte dieses Buch sofort wieder zuklappen. So sollte, that's like I don't know, that word sounds familiar, but I don't know what it is. My word is effed up, is it though? Is it though? Very weird in German, it's true. No, your word is effed up, dude. Is it though? I think English is pretty good. Sollte, so should he, so should he, so in German, because of how you have to have the verb in the second place at all times, the sollte for should always goes right there. So he should that book sofort wieder zuklappen. So what is sofort? I don't know what that is. Right away. That reader should right away wieder zuklappen. What is zuklappen? Close? Oh, should this book. So then he should immediately close this book. So like stop reading it, right? Denn ich werde mich nicht wiederholen. What is wiederholen? Is my accent okay, by the way? I try to work on my accent. Denn ich werde mich nicht... Oh, then I will not repeat myself. I will not repeat myself. Right? Because werde is like will. Then, so then I will myself not repeat. Right? Yeah, okay. You should close the book right away. Then I will not repeat myself. Right? Okay. Okay. So because then is because. It's not dan. Dan is then. Then is because. My bad. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm mixing up words. Because I won't repeat myself. So many words. So viel wird ich habe verraten. Geneigte Leser. So many words I have verraten. What is that? Is that like written? Oh, did I spell it wrong? I spelled it wrong. Hold on. Revealed. So many words I so many words, but I have yet to reveal. Is that like but reveal? I have so many words yet to reveal, that kind of thing. Geneigte Leser. Geneigte. Nice reader. It's like dear reader. Like we Eslav zuletzt, like we read about Eslav in the beginning, was he was a Waisenknabe. What is a Waisenknabe? Waisenknabe. Wise boy, a wise kid. Ein erfolgloser. Dear reader, yeah, that makes sense, yeah, dear reader. Over here, so I'm gonna move the text chat over here a little bit so I have easier time reading. Okay. Orphan. Waisenknabe is orphan. Interesting, okay. Ein erfolgloser Bettler. Erfolgloser. What is that? Erfolgloser. Unsuccessful. Erfolg is success, right? So Erfolg, success, los, successless, unsuccessful, we might say. I'm going to use the word less at the end because in English, like the suffix less is essentially like exactly equivalent to los in German. So erfolglos is like successless, and then is like again a noun marker. So an unsuccessful beggar, right? You might say. Future public education is video games. I kind of agree. I don't know about that. I still think that traditional education is pretty good, but yeah. Der durch die Wilden. Der durch die Wilden. So think about the wilds. So what is durch? What is durch? It's by, through. Was ist Großenkind? I don't know what that is. So, der durch die Wilden. The one by the wild. Interesting. Okay, so he's saying that he is an unsuccessful beggar. He lives like one of the wild ones or something like that. Winterlichen, Walde von Himmelsrand. So the winter, what is Walde? I don't know what that is. The wilds again? Yeah, it's like forests, like woods, right? So the wintry woods of Skyrim. Right, that's what I read from that. The wintry woods of Skyrim. Okay, put this over here so I can. That's better. There we go. That's good. The wintry woods of Skyrim. Leaf. Leaf. What is that? Oh gosh, there's so many words I don't know, dude. But I'm learning though. I'm learning a lot by doing this. Ran. So he ran. So he was a. So this guy Eslaf Erol. He was an unsuccessful orphan beggar who ran away to the wintry woods of Skyrim. Big. That's like when, as like interruptive when. Gutter child from the gutter. German is a horrible language. True. No, I'm joking. It's alright. I like it so far. Weg von seinem Zuhause in Erogard. So that's like, what is vague? I gotta check that. What is vague? Away. So away from his home in Erolgard. I assume that's a place somewhere in the Erolgard is presumably somewhere in Skyrim. I don't know where that is. That's a place. I think, unless I'm pretty sure that's a place. So I don't know where that is. Skyrim might teach you words, but the most challenging face pronunciation. I think that the hardest part of German, unironically, is the grammar. The words are not that bad. This pronunciation isn't too bad, but my god, the grammar is tough. Very tough. Setzte seine Flucht mit gelegentlichen Unterbrechungen. Okay, we gotta break those down. Setzte. So he's something past tense. What did he do in the past tense? I recognize the past tense, but he sat. Okay. Flucht. What is a Flucht? That's like what is a Flucht? I don't know why I recognize the word, but for some reason I'm not able to think what it is. Escape. Okay, like a flight. I was thinking the word flight, and when you fly, you fools, escape, right? It's that kind of thing. He sat on his escape with gelegentlichen. It's an expression. I see. Okay, an expression. So let me see. What does this expression mean? It's not sat, but set. He set his escape. Okay. That's fair. Okay. Looked to escape. Yeah, okay. So he set his escape with gelegentlichen. Okay, gelegen. What is that word? Like an escape route. Fortsetzen. I didn't see the... okay, I gotta read the whole sentence. This is the problem, is that I didn't see the second part of the verb at the very end of the sentence, because it has one of those ones where you take the beginning off the verb and put it at the end. I forget what you call that, but it has one of those sort of things. I'll read the whole sentence, then I'll go over it, so I can not miss stuff like that. So, setzte seine Flucht mit gelegentlichen Unterbrechungen noch jahrelang fort, bis zu einem jungen Mann herangeschwaschen war. They talk like Yoda? Kind of. Gelegentlich. Let me translate that. It's occasionally, it says. Unterbrechungen. What is Unterbrechungen? Like an outbreak? Interruptions. Yeah, okay. But these terrorists, they just put words together. Honestly based. So he set his escape with occasional interruptions. No, jahrelang fort. Okay, what's jahrelang? For years. So he was planning his escape with occasional interruptions for years. That sentence. Bis zu einem jungen Mann. So until he was a young man. Herangwaschen war. What is Mann herangwaschen? That's a tough word to say. Until he grew up. He grew up, okay. Yeah, until he was grown up into a young man. Grow up, yeah, okay. Eslav entdeckte, dass die Lagstiege aller Methoden der Nahrungsbeschaffung, and then next page, darin bestand, darum zu bieten. How long is this book, by the way? I don't know if I can read this whole book. This is gonna take a long time. Oh god, it's a long book. Yeah, we can't do the whole book. This is gonna be a lot of reading. Vaxen? Usually it's X. Vaxen, yeah. I might just be saying kind of weirdly. Hauptverwaltung, Hauptpflichtverwaltung, Versicherung. Yeah, we're not gonna read the whole book. Sorry, we're gonna probably read like another page or two because my brain is already getting kind of overwhelmed because this is taking a lot of work on my part to break through all this to understand it. So far, they've laid out the character. They've talked about the Vorsteuer Abzugsberechtigt. Abzugsberechtigt. Just with Chinese, that could actually be really fun. Yeah, like a Chinese version of this. The thing is that it's hard though because if you can't reading Chinese is really really difficult, and a lot of this will be reading, right? You might be able to learn a lot from hearing though, but reading will be very tough in Chinese if you don't know the characters. Eslav entdeckte. Okay, so that's again past tense. Discovered, right? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Discovered that the last of all methods, lastigste. Oh, let me change that. Most troublesome. Okay, I don't know. I did completely wrong. The most troublesome of all the methods. The Nahrungsbeschaffung. What is that? Nahrungsbeschaffung. Okay. Nahrungsbeschaffung. Food procurement. Oh, the most troublesome of all was food procurement. Darin bestand. Okay, what is darin? So the most troublesome of all consisted of food procurement. Interesting. Nahrungsbeschaffung. So we break that word down a little bit. So Nahrung. That's. Or am I reading? Is that a B or an H? Food. Yeah, Nahrung is like that. Okay, go. So that's food. Never seen that word before. And then Beschaffung. That's like a procurement. Yeah, procurement. Yeah. So food procurement. So Beschaffung, could I add that to anything? What are the rules around when I can add things like Beschaffung to a noun? So, for example, if I said something like, if this is going to sound like weird, but if I said something like Waisenknabe Beschaffung, would that mean like procurement of orphans? Does that make sense? Like, I'll put it on a notepad real quick, just so you, in case my pronunciation isn't good and you can't understand me. Is that gonna work? Yeah. If I have something like Waisenknabe Beschaff. Is that how you spell it? Yeah, Beschaffung. Yeah, Beschaffung to almost anything. So I could say, so this would be like procuring orphans, right? That's so fucking okay. Got it. That's funny. So you can do that. Almost every noun. Okay, that's cool. Makes sense and is grammatically sound. Okay, cool. Okay, keep that in mind. I'll put that on my notes. That I'll try to acquire a list of those kinds of nouns. So some suffixes can be added to literally anything. Beschaffung. Acquisition of something. Okay, cool. Okay, continuing on. So Eslop discovered that the most troublesome of all of the methods of acquiring food, darin bestand. What is Bestand? Or is it dedicated to either kidnapping orphans or kids or moving with their parents? That's pretty funny. Guess we can pick up stuff. Beschaffungsstelle. Oh, that's, yeah, Stelle is like a place, right? Yeah. Bestand. What is Bestand? You have to add some S or N between the noun and the Beschaffung. Okay, I see. You have to add the S, right? Okay. Duration. So Bestand is duration. Okay, hold on. What is darin? Is that during? Don't tell me that's during. Darin? In this. Darum zu bieten. Darum zu bieten. To ask for it. Okay, so it's not discovered that the most troublesome of all methods to acquire food, for food acquisition, we could say, was to ask for it, right? In this. So interesting the usage of like of darin Bestand in this. Like in this life, I guess? Or thing as a German. No, I'm sure you can, but that'd be like cheating, right? Bestehen in this context meaning to consist of. Consisted of. Okay, I see. Bestehen. So it's not discovered that the most troublesome of all the methods of food acquisition consisted of asking for it. Darum zu bieten. Because bitten is like asking. Darum. What is darum? Therefore. Okay, that's interesting. I think that's something I have to think about. I gotta put that in my list of prepositions. Darum. The research about that. What is darum is interesting. Wie leichter war es? It was easier, sich in der Wildnis Essen zu suchen. It was easier to, in the wilderness, find food. There, I didn't have to Google anything for that. I understood that. It was much easier to search for food in the wilderness, but the or unbewachten. Unbewachten. What is unbewachten? Unguarded. Or steal from the unguarded market stand. Yeah, okay. So it was much easier to search for food in the wilderness or to steal from unguarded market stands. Unwatched, not sure. Yeah, it's like unguarded, I would say. Like ein Wach. Like a guard, right? Noch eins war noch schlimmer als das Bitten Nahrung. That's food. I recognize that word from earlier. So Nahrung is food, which I learned from Nahrungsbeschaffung. That's like food, Nahrung. Okay. Noch eins war noch. Nur eins. Is that like until one? Only one. Only one. Only one was even schlimmer. What is schlimmer? Worse. Only one thing, presumably, was close. Noch. Noch. Still, only one thing was still worse. Like the beggar. Nahrung. Only one thing was worse, like only one thing was as bad as. Is this like a comparative? One thing was worse than the beggar of food? Oh, than begging for food. Only one thing was worse than begging for food. Nämlich das Bitten Arbeit. So think about working. Nämlich. What is nämlich? Sorry, not that. Nämlich. Namely. Okay, namely, working. So only one thing was worse than begging for food, namely, begging for work. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, dude, it's kind of nicely written, actually. This is kind of flowing nicely. Only one thing was worse than begging for food. And begging for work and food, buying food. Only one thing was worse, namely begging for work and buying food. Begging for work and buying food. Okay, so okay. Yeah, kaufen is buying, Nahrung zu kaufen. So to food, buying, right? Yeah, okay. Im unnötig kompliziert. Oh, das erschien im unnötig kompliziert. So, erschien, what is that? The first thing is firstly? Erschien? What is happening? Appeared. It appeared to him, so it appeared to him, right? Unnötig kompliziert. Is that like too much, too complicated? Unnecessarily complicated. So it appeared unnecessarily complicated to him. What is happening? We're learning German. I am learning German in Skyrim, okay? Cool. Let's Skyrim in Urdu? I would love that. Begging for work, for buying food. Oh, so the second in, so when it says Nahrung, that's like in order to. So in order to food buy, zu kaufen, to buy food. Yeah. So the only thing worse was than begging for food was there was only one thing worse than begging for food, namely begging for work in order to buy food. That was sorry. That's appeared, it seemed, that seems too unnecessarily complicated to him. Das erschien ihm unnötig kompliziert. Right? Okay. Okay, we're gonna do this last sentence, and that's gonna be enough reading for me. I have been racking my brain to read even a page of this book. Yes, you got it? Okay, cool. Cool. Nice. Nein, Eslaf fand es viel nützlicher. I hate that. That sounds like nut liquor. I fucking stop. Nützlicher. Fund. What is fund? Is that found? Found. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Find that it's much nützlicher. That word is fucking making me laugh. More useful. Okay. Found it much more useful. Ein Landstreicher. What is Landstreicher? Like country something. Tramp. It translates as tramp, apparently. Adventurer. Okay, yeah. A landstrider. Literally like a landstrider. That's what I would translate that to. We burst out laughing at work. Nice. Imagine. Get wrecked. Hope you lose your job. No, actually. Being generous, yeah. It looks like landstrider, so like vagabond, we might say in English. Or tramp. Tramp makes sense. So, no. Eslov found that it's much more useful, to be, so it's much more useful, and then a traveler, beggar, and a thief. So it's much more useful to be, because again, sein will go with, in English, sein will go with the earlier part of the sentence. The Eslov found it's much easier to be a tramp, a beggar, or a thief. Okay. That's as far as I want to go with the book. This is gonna take us forever to read even one book, but this is cool though. I'm learning a lot. I'm picking up quite a bit from reading this by just taking it nice and slow. This is a long book though, so we have a long way to go for this. Yeah, this is gonna be a long book. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna keep this book on me. Okay, I'm gonna go put the rest of the books over in the bookshelf here. So we'll keep Thief, and then we'll take our time reading. We'll take our time reading Thief. For now, though, has it been 2 hours yet? I wanted to stream for 2 hours. It's been, how long has it been? 2 hours. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's been long enough. Yeah. Okay, so we can end the stream here then. My goal is to stream 2 hours per day of this. I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to stream 6 hours of me playing Skyrim German. I will break my brain if I do that. So, jetzt könnt ihr euch langsam mit uns unterhalten. Und euch langsam mit uns unterhalten. I don't know, dude. I'm trying. I don't know if I understand it. All I know is that that's enough for me, though. That's enough for me. I'm gonna hurt my brain if I keep going. This is good, though. I'll try to do this every day, except for Sundays. I'm gonna take Sundays off because I want to have one day where I don't do anything. But it every day. No guarantees. I'm gonna do my best to do it every day. But yeah, thanks for being here, guys. We want to update the thumbnail. I had to confuse the YouTube recommending the stream from yesterday. Is it actually not updated the thumbnail? That's fucking... What the fuck? It should be... According to my YouTube Creator Studio, it shows it as the current, like, the new thumbnail. But that's really weird. Really, really weird. It shows the new thumbnail for me, but... Is that because of Restream, maybe? Maybe. I don't know. It's fine. But yeah, okay. I will talk to you guys next time then. I'll try to have the next video for CK3 up in a couple days, but I'll be playing more Skyrim tomorrow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for Skyrim if you want to be there for it. If not, I'll see you for the next YouTube video probably. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day, night, evening, or afternoon, whatever time of day it is for you. So, you know, peace out, boys. Peace out. I'm going to go to the ending screen. I'm going to try this. I'm going to go to the ending screen. Instead of ending the stream right away, I'm going to do this instead. That way, it's like, it's not going to just abruptly end the stream. I'll keep it on here for like a minute, and then I'm going to mute everything, and then I'll you know, change it. But yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. I'll end the stream. I didn't mean I said change it. I meant end the stream. Don't worry. Okay, look. It just works. Okay, it just works. Okay? It just works.